Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Shabbat Shalom. Please join me for Elohai, the whole Nashuva band.
Elohai, Shalom, Shenatata-mi, Shenatata-mi, Elohai, Shalom, Shenatata-mi, Shenatata-mi, Tevorani, Tevorani, Tevorani. You created me, you shaped me, you breathed me into life. You created me, you shaped me, you breathed me into life. Neshama, Shenatata-mi, Shenatata-mi, Elohai, Neshama, Shenatata-mi, Shenatata-mi, Tevorani, Tevorani, Tevorani. You created me, you shaped me, you breathed me into life. You created me, you shaped me, you breathed me into life. You created me, you shaped me, you breathed me into life. You created me, you shaped me, you breathed me into life. Neshama, Shenatata-mi, Shenatata-mi, Elohai, Neshama, Shenatata-mi, Shenatata-mi, Tevorani, Tevorani,
Shabbat Shalom, Nashuva, and welcome to our online Facebook Live service. As you know, last week was our very first service live in person, and it was quite a birthday celebration of 17 years of blessing and the first service in person for over 15 months. So first of all, I just want to thank everyone who donated, who gave of their time and their talent and their generosity to make that service happen. And I want to let you know that we do have a recording. For some reason, Facebook Live didn't work, but we do have a recording that I posted to all my Facebook pages so that you can watch our YouTube recording of last Shabbat, and you can watch it tonight right after our together service. You can watch Nashuva's live birthday celebration that took place in a park in Santa Monica. And what a night with the whole Nashuva band back together again. It was just something else. And if you haven't yet donated to support your community, please go to the Nashuva website and click on Give and give to the best of your ability. I'm reminding you to take a moment right now to share this service with your friends on social media. So just click share so more and more people can join us live online, and the people that you know who aren't at Shul can still make Shabbos with us. And on this Shabbat, in the wake of the horrific building collapse in Surfside Beach, Florida, we dedicate our service tonight to the victims, to those who are working right now as first responders. We pray that they have success in discovering more and more people alive and saving lives, to the doctors and the nurses who are working right now to save lives. And of course, we extend our comfort to the victims and to the families of the victims, and we continue to hold out hope that more and more people will be discovered alive and their lives will be saved. And we dedicate our service and our candle lighting to all of those in Florida tonight praying for hope. Please join me as we light candles for Shabbat. If you have your candles ready, please light with me. If not, just know my candles are your candles. And this is the time in our service to share your name, where you're coming from, and to wish each other Shabbat Shalom. And if somebody could put the link to the YouTube of our birthday celebration, please share it online right now so you guys can watch it. And most of all, if you were with us last Shabbat, why don't you share some of your reactions to what it was like to be together in person again? I would love to hear your thoughts and your reactions. So come light with me. Draw the candles towards you 3 times and pray with me. Let the light into every cell of your being. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Please share your name and where you live and where you're coming from. Share your experience of being live with Nashuva last week. Wish each other Shabbat Shalom. And are you ready for your blessing? Just know my hands are on you. They're always going to be on you. And at this moment, if you're home alone, just take in the blessing. If you're with the people you love, put your hands on their heads and let's wish each other Shabbat Shalom. Ready? Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chunecha, Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May God bless you and protect you. May God's very light be upon you, filling you with grace, and may God's very presence be with you, filling you with peace. Amen. And Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. I'd love to hear how you experienced Nashuva last Shabbat, and somebody please post the YouTube link so that all of you have a chance to watch our live service. And we're planning to have another live in-person service in August, not in July. I will be at my niece's wedding for July 4th weekend. So that will be part of our good news celebrations that I'll share when we do the blessings. But for this Shabbat, our Torah portion is called Balak. And I'll tell you a little bit about it and some lessons for us to join with. It's Rob's bar mitzvah Torah portion. Yay! Snaps for Rob. So the children of Israel are in the wilderness, And, there's a shortcut that they could take to the promised land, and it's through the land of Moab. And they don't want any trouble. They just want permission. They want to ask the king of Moab if they can please just take a passage through a road through Moab so that they could get to the promised land faster. And Balak hears that the Jewish people are coming, and he's heard rumors about the Jews, and he fears the Jews. He doesn't fear that they have space lasers, but he has a fear that the Jews have, divine powers, and that they're going to destroy him and take over his people's land. So he's terrified, and in order to have the force on his side, he goes and hires a prophet named Bilam. And he hires this sort of miracle man, like Miracle, what's the guy from Billy Crystal plays in The Princess
Miracle
Bride?
Max.
Miracle Max. He hires somebody like that to help him with the cause. Now notice, he doesn't hire Bilam to bless his people, to protect them from these Jews that he fears. No, that would be an interesting choice. Instead, he hires this prophet for hire named Bilam to curse the Jews, to destroy the Jews. So we're going to come back to that, but that's an interesting choice he makes. He hires a prophet not to bless his own people, but to curse the people that he fears. So now he hires this prophet named Bilam, and Bilam is a prophet for hire. Now, what's interesting about Bilam is he actually is a prophet of God. He actually has that gift, that talent, but instead of utilizing this God-given gift for good, he's one of those people, and we all know those people, and I think we all are those people who has God-given talent, and he neglects it. So instead of, the rabbis say that Bilam had the talent that he could have been like a Moses, but instead he became a hack, like a cheap Vegas act, a prophet for hire. And Bilam, when we meet Bilam, we see that even his donkey has superpowers, and his donkey sees more of the divine vision than he does, because he's such a hack, because he's such a slick hack. And he becomes for us in life a model or a paradigm of what happens when you cheapen your God-given gifts, when you deny your God-given gifts, or when you seek to destroy your own God-given gifts and talents. So in this Torah portion, Bilam, this prophet for hire, he climbs to a high peak to see the Jews camping in their tents. And Balak has hired him to curse the Jewish people. And when Bilam, the hack, the prophet for hire, opens his mouth to curse the Jewish people, he opens his mouth to curse, and out comes a blessing. And the blessing that came out of Bilam's mouth has become for us a very famous blessing. The blessing is Matovu Oalecha Yaakov. How beautiful are your tents, O Jacob. How beautiful are your dwelling places, O people of Israel. And this prayer, Matovu Oalecha Yaakov, is the prayer that we say every day in the morning. It's what we say every time, the moment we enter into a sanctuary, a Jewish temple. And it's this clarifying prayer. It's a clarifying prayer that you can recite every day to remind you that you have the power to turn a curse into a blessing. The worst challenge, the worst curse, that you have that power to turn curses into blessings. So Nashuva, on this Shabbat, there are 3 lessons that I'd love for you to meditate on and take away. First of all, that you have the power, if you're scared, if you fear something or someone, you have the power to do one of 2 things. The first is to pray to God to bless you, to give you strength to deal with the situation, or you can pray for the downfall of the people you fear. And I pray that instead of praying for anybody's downfall, you will pray for your own capacity to be strong and to live up to a situation. Second is that I pray that you will learn, that we each will learn to live up to our God-given gifts and to not cheapen them and to not neglect them. And finally, that each one of us has the God-given power to turn a curse into a blessing. Turn your curses into blessings, Nashuva. And with that, I am blessing you that we will meditate on these 3 lessons and they will enter us in blessings. Amen. Are you ready to meditate with me? So take a moment to close your eyes or to just focus your eyes on the light of these Shabbat candles and to plant your feet flat on the ground and your palms face up. Take a deep breath in with me, Nashuva. Hold it. Think about whatever it is that's holding you back from your blessings and release. One more time, take a deep breath in and think of what it is that you need to turn from a curse into a blessing. Hold and let it go. And just take this time now. It's your time to ask God for the strength to live up to a challenge, for the power to live up to your own talents, to your own gifts. Ask God for the power not to ignore, not to cheapen, not to in any way neglect your gifts. And ask God for the strength to turn whatever curse you're living with, whatever challenge you're living with, to turn it into your lesson, to turn it into your strength, to turn it into your blessing. This is your time to let your soul speak to the soul of all souls. And listen, Nashuva. Listen for a reply. Take a deep breath in with me, Nashuva. Hold it. And release. And now take a deep breath in, breathing in the peace and the holiness and the light and the hope of this Shabbat. and let it out. And now keep your eyes closed and join with me in the Nashuva band for Listen to Israel. Keep your eyes closed and breathe in deeply and evenly. Listen Israel, Adonai, our God is one. 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 Keep your eyes closed. Take a deep breath in. We can all open our eyes. Just take a deep breath in, and it's time to share blessings and good news. So I have some blessings to share. The first is that our niece, Ricky Eshman, is getting married this weekend. So we wish Ricky and Eric and the whole Eshman clan a wonderful, wonderful B'Sha'at Tovah and Mazel Tov. The other is that our very own Emma Rosenzweig-Bach had the opportunity and the honor of dancing at Lincoln Center this week. So snaps to Emma and Mazel Tov and just much nachas to her whole family. And I wanted to let you know that my husband Rob won first prize, an award for Jewish journalism for an essay that he wrote offering advice to Doug Emhoff on what it means to be the, what is it called?
Second gentleman.
The second gentleman, because Rob has a lifetime of experience being a Rebbe's man. So he won the first prize in the Jewish Journalism Rockhour Award, and we're so proud of him. And Mazel Tov to Nashuva on 17 years in our birthday. So that's incredible. And for some reason, I can't see the chat. Let me see if I can see the chat. Ah, here it is. Okay. So let me know if you have any birthdays, anniversaries, beautiful blessings to share with us. I just want to wish Mazel Tov to everybody who made our 17th birthday possible. And I didn't see the chat. So if you want to share again, if you're having a birthday this week, an anniversary this week, please let me know. I just want to say that it is Rob's birthday coming up. Snaps for my husband. And my in-laws, Rob's parents, he was born on their anniversary, and they are celebrating 70 years. Is that right? Or is it 70? 70 years of marriage together. Is that incredible? So if you ask them, I think they're on with us. If you ask them what their secrets are to longevity of a marriage, happy anniversary. Happy first anniversary to Sam and Jordy. And it's Rob's sister Lisa's birthday this week. And it is my mother-in-law, Sari Eshman's birthday this week. So, pretty incredible. I'm just seeing if there's anything else. Myra, happy birthday. Rob is sharing the Forward Awards because the Forward got so many awards. And if it's I won't be here next Shabbat because I'll be with the wedding. So you can watch Nashuva, our 17th birthday next Shabbat.
What about Justin?
I won't be here next Shabbat. We'll see. I'll let you know if we're going to have a replacement. But I think it's just a hard weekend for everybody to be leading services. So you can light candles. I hope I have been teaching you to make Shabbat at home every week. So I don't think I'll be here next Shabbat. Okay? So 42 years of marriage, Mike and Chris. Mazel Tov. Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov. So here's your blessing for your birthday, for your anniversary. May this year be for you a year of health, a year of strength, a year of growth and learning and wisdom and peace and love and every blessing in God's light. And if it's your anniversary, a year of romance, Mazel Tov. And now it's time for prayers of healing. Of course, we're praying that more and more souls will be found alive in Surfside, Florida. And we are praying for the healing of everyone that you share right now. I'm saying a special healing for Irving and for anyone whose names that you share right now. Please, please put in the names of those we should be including in our healing prayer. Mishaberach Avotenu, Avraham Yitzchak Yaakov, V'imotenu Sarah Rachel Leah, Hu Yivarech V'yarpet HaCholim. Please say the name, write the name. HaKadosh Baruch Hu Yimaleh Rachamim Alehem, Machzikam V'rachotam, V'yishlach Lehem Mehera Fuah Shema Lecho Iver Migidein B'toch Sha'al Chol Yisrael Frat HaNefesh Frat HaGuf, Hashtabel B'zman Kariv V'nomar Amen. May God, who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, bless and heal all those who are in need of healing, healing of body, healing of soul, together with all people across the world who are in need of healing, and let us all say,
Amen.
Amen. It's time now for the Mourner's Kaddish. Of course, in our Kaddish, we include all of those who lost their lives in Surfside Beach, Florida. And please share the names of anyone that you would like us to include in the Mourner's Kaddish. If you are in mourning, if you're observing Yurtzeit, please share the names of those that we should be including and honoring their memories in this Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemeh Rabba, v'yomad yivrach yirutei v'yomich malchutei, v'chayeichon u'vyumeichon u'v'chayei l'cho Beit Yisrael, v'agala v'zman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehei shmei Rabbam barach v'olam u'me'amaya, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ותשובם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה ריקו לאלה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה ואמירון בעומה ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו amen. It's time now for the Kiddush. If you have your wine or your grape juice ready, please join me in the Kiddush. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitchen mitzvotav v'ratzavanu. ושבת קודשו ביבוא ורצון המחילנו זיכרון למעשה בראשית כי הוא יום תחילה למקרא קודש זכר יציאת מצרים. Everybody. כי באנו בחרת ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים ושבת קודשך באהבה ורצון הנחלתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת. אמן. אמן. לחיים טובים ושלום. I love my Nashuva. So it's time for the motzi, and our challah tonight is not a Rab Eshman challah, but we still give thanks to God for this challah. At our Nashuva birthday, we had a chance to auction off 2 Rab Eshman challahs. One sold for $360, the other sold for $180, and in a couple of weeks we can do another challah auction, and we'll have the challah. We'll have a delivery for you. Yeah. So, are you ready to join me in the motzi? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Amen. Not bad, but just not Rob Eshman. You want a bite? Don't be jealous. Maybe? Maybe, baby? You want some challah? Hold on. The dogs like the challah. They always like challah. Gracie, come here. Come here. What's up? So I will see you not next Shabbat, but in 2 weeks. And I am wishing you a time of joy, a time of healing, a time of hope, a time of peace, and a time of love, inspiration, and uplift. And I hope you will please join me now in Adon Olam. And as our city and our country continues to open up. Please make sure that you're fully vaccinated, and please encourage anybody that you know who isn't fully vaccinated to get fully vaccinated so that we will have the opportunity to continue to meet together in person, live and in person. I'm wishing you a good Shabbos, and please join me in Adonai. The whole Nashuva band. And I'll say, Nashuva, bring in the aisles.
I don't know now. I share my life. It's heaven call. It's here we fly. Ain't no sign. Heaven's so cold. As I
Good Shabbos, Nashuva. I love you, and I'm sending you every blessing. Please take a moment before we depart from each other to share this live service on your social media page to spread Nashuva's light and love and inspiration far and wide. Good Shabbos. I love you. Many, many blessings. Good night. End stream.